Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Armijo, armijocoaching.com. Today's video, we'll talk about Bruce Lee's, one of his famous phrases was be like water. So be like water, you can see the river in the background behind me, it's moving fast. So be like water, meant to be fluid, adaptable. Roll with the punches, so to speak. He was talking a little bit about martial arts, but his whole philosophy was about life in general. So his philosophy of martial art, but his martial arts were based off his life beliefs. So be like water in life, in all that you do. A lot of times we're taught to sort of clam up and just shut down when we're confronted with adversity. It's those of us who can be like water, and I say those of us loosely. I'm still learning just like everyone else, and I've done really well over the past few years. But everything is life. Everything is learning in life. Everything is progress. We don't run the marathon on the first try. So be like water. Had an incident yesterday where little argument with the wife, and right away I went back to my old ways of kind of shutting down and not knowing really how to progress. So in that instance, instead of being like water, I turned myself into oil in that water. And that does us no good. We have to be like water. We have to flow together. We have to be one. We have to move as one. Water is one of the strongest elements on this planet. Carves out canyons. It sustains life. It's really incredible. By the way, there's a book called Hidden Messages in Water by Dr. Imarutu. I'll have to put I'll put the link down below. But just a fantastic book on his whole study of water and how it interacts with our bodies. So how do we be like water when we hit that adversity, that resistance? The first step is to remember to breathe. We kind of notice. Sorry. Stepped in something I didn't want to. So I tend to notice when I'm driving, somebody cuts you off. First thing you do is tense up. You grab that steering wheel. Everything clenches. You're not like water, right? We stop breathing at that point. So take a few deep inhales. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Just remind yourself that whatever it is, it's not as bad as it could be, right? Everything is easily, we can overcome 90% of the things that we go through. 90% of the things that we go through, we can overcome them just by our mindset. And so that's the other piece of it. You take your breathing back under control. You be like water. You change your mindset. You change your perspective, really. So if you're looking at, see, I've got this illness. My back hurts, right? My back's out. And I took myself out of that. I had this happen a few weeks ago, so I had some practice in this recently. But you have to take yourself out of that perspective, like, oh, my back, and just expand your thought. Realize there are probably billions of other people right now going through back issues. And probably hundreds of thousands of those are much worse than what you're going through, what I was going through. So whatever your situation, change your perspective on it. Take a new perspective, a new look at it. And just realize that there are other people going through something much worse than you. When you see it from that light, then you can start to address it from a different point of view. So, yeah, my back hurts, but I've got friends that are chiropractors. It's true, I do. And My back hurts, but I know how to teach Pilates. I know how to correct a lot of these issues in my back because I've done it so many times, which is true. I do. And the same goes for you. Whatever you're going through, just know there's somebody going through something as bad or worse. Not to make it a competition, but just to get that perspective on it. So be like water. Don't climb up. Don't turn into this little tight ball of stone that doesn't move, doesn't do anything. Be like water. Start to flow. Start to roll with those punches. Start to flow with all the good and bad things that life may throw at us. And remember, the bad things are just what we perceive as bad. There's really no such thing as bad or good on this planet. It's just how we perceive it. I thank you all for watching. My name is Chad Armijo. Hit that little subscribe button below, thumbs up button, chadarmijocoaching.com. Smile at the world. The world will smile back.